and talking to the locals, and we found someone we think knows the story. Let's check in with her and find out. Hey! Can you tell us the details of the Messiah's birth?
Oh yeah, I can, because you know what, I know them. Look, so my girl Mary, right? So my girl Mary, she's from Nazareth. She lived in Nazareth and stuff. So I went to high school with her. She was a cheerleader. She was real cool. So we was real cool in high school and stuff.
Mary was a cheerleader.
So she's dating this dude named Joseph. He's real cool. He's a football player and stuff. So they decided they was gonna get married, right? They get married, right?
Alright.
So while they was waiting to get married, Mary called me and told me one night that this dude came and saw her, right? And he was like all bright and like shiny, had wings and stuff. So then what had happened was he told her that she was gonna have a baby. She was like, "You gonna have a baby?" And Mary was like, "But I'm not married yet." And he was like, "But you gonna have a baby? It's God's baby. It's gonna be the Messiah." And Mary was like, "What?" So he was like, "Yup, the baby's coming." And she was like, "All right, cool." So then that same dude, he went to Joseph's house too, right?
Okay.
He had the wings and he was all big and scary.
Okay, we get it.
So he told Joseph, he was like, "Joseph, your girl Mary's gonna have a baby." And he was like, "But we're not married yet." He said, "But it's God's baby and it's the Messiah. He's coming." And Joseph was like, "What?" And he said, "The baby's coming." He's like, "All right, cool." So then, so Mary, went to see her cousin. She got cousin Elizabeth. Elizabeth lived like next town over.
Okay.
But she's good people. I know her. She's good people. So we went to Elizabeth and it was like, Elizabeth, Mary went to Elizabeth. It was like, "Guess what, Elizabeth? I'm gonna have a baby." And Elizabeth was like, "Me too."
We have two babies.
And then Mary was like, "What?" So then what happened was, she hung out with Elizabeth for a while. She came back. So then what happened was Caesar Augustus, you know Caesar Augustus, the big dude of the government?
Yes.
He was like, "Y'all gotta come, pay your taxes, and register, and you gotta go back to your own city to do it." So I went early, because I don't wait to do all that kind of stuff, because it just takes too long, and people wait till the last minute. You can't get a hotel, or roads are all blocked, donkey traffic, you just can't get over there.
Get back to the story.
So then what had happened was, Joseph and Mary waited until the last minute. So she was like really pregnant by then. So then he put her on the donkey and they went to Bethlehem, because that's where they from.
Right.
So they went to Bethlehem last minute. Okay. And when they got there, they couldn't find a place to stay. They went to Motel 6, they went to Motel 7, Motel 8, none of them. So Mary was at the point where she's like, I'm about to have this baby. So Joseph was like, all right, let's go to this last hotel. So they went up in there, right? Okay. And they told the dude, he was like, man, can we stay here? And he was like, I ain't got no room here. And he's like, well, is there any place we can stay? Can we stay in the dining room or some other room? And the guy was like, you can't have no baby in the dining room. That's nasty. So he said, you know what, I got this room out in the stable out in the back. You can go have the baby out there. There's some animals there, but they won't mess with you if you don't mess with them.
The innkeeper said they can have the baby in a stable.
In a stable out in the back of the place where you keep the donkey and the animals, and they got like chickens and cows and pigs and a moose.
All right.
So then what had happened was they got there, right? So they got all settled in, right? And she had the baby, and it was real sweet, and she wrapped it up, put it in the manger where the animals is at, and they was trying to eat around the baby, get some of the hay and stuff. You were like in that place. I got you. Okay, so cool. So then what happened was, so my cousin is a shepherd, right?
Right.
So he out in the field at night with his boys, and they was doing the shepherd thing, and they had all the sheep. And they was talking and stuff, and it was cool, and the sheep was like, bye. And they was like, no sheep, you gotta stay here. And the sheep was like, bye. And they was like, no sheep, don't go over there, you gotta stay over here. And they was like, bye. So then what happened was, so he told me, this is what happened. He told me, the angel dude with the big wings and the glowing dice came and told them that the baby was born. He said there's a baby born, right? So he came in first, and he was like, fear not. They was like, ah! They was scared. They was like, don't be scared. They was like, ah! So then they was like, okay, so the baby's, he's like, hey, the baby's here. It's a baby that's born here. And they was like, what? Okay. And he was like, it's the Messiah. You need to go see him. And they was like, all right, cool. So they was talking like, how are we going to get there? And they was like, I don't know, let's just walk over there. It was like, cool. So they was about to walk over. The sheep was like, bah! And they was like, no sheep, we can't go. And they was like, bah!
The sheep had to stay.
Okay. They talked to the sheep a lot.
Okay. Shepherds do that.
Before they left, the angel was like there, and then it was like a bunch of angels. Like a whole lot of angels. Like a choir of angels.
Right.
And they started singing. And it was
feeling
beautiful.
Okay.
The most beautiful song.
Okay.
You want to hear how it went?
No.
He told me it went like this one. He said it went.
Okay, all right.
And then little baby they say, He will save us.
Stop it. Stop it.
He will save us. I got a whole choir. It was cool. So then what happened? So they went and they saw the baby and they was like, oh, he's so cute. And then they went out, they told everybody, the baby's so cute, you gotta go see the baby, it's the Messiah, he's born, he's in the stable, it's the manger. So the word got back to these three dudes, these three wise men, right?
Three wise men, okay.
So they was like, oh, we gotta go see the baby. So they went, they saw King Herod. You know King Herod? I knew him back in high school. He was Kevin Herod back then. He couldn't make the football team, so they put him in the student government. He's the president of student government.
Okay.
A little bit of a dictator, but
okay.
I didn't hear that from me.
Okay.
But anyway, he was like, well, when King Herod, he ain't Kevin Herod no more. He was like, when you see the baby, come tell me because I want to go worship him. And the three wise men was like, okay. But when they got outside, they was like, we ain't gonna tell him, he's gonna try to kill the baby. We know what he's up to. So they went and they went all the way to Bethlehem, right?
Okay.
To see the baby, and they brought them some gold bling.
Gold bling.
Right? Some frankincense bling. And that new myrrh. They got that new myrrh. You know that new myrrh? They got that new myrrh. And gave it to the baby and they worshipped him. And then, it was really cool, but the baby really cute. So if you get a chance to go down to Bethlehem, check out the new Messiah. Give big ups to the new Messiah, young Jesus.